We take care of the whole recovery process, getting them back to the level they were before they got injured, and many times even better. What's involved is preserving dreams.
The first thing I do with any athlete is figure out their goals and then try to make a plan based upon that.
One of the things that people don't quite understand about team physicians is how invested we are in these people's lives. We don't look at you as a guy with a shoulder problem. We try to understand what it is that makes you tick.
At Athletic Brewing Company, we've built America's first craft non-alcoholic brewery. We've created a lineup of award-winning non-alcoholic beers. Our beers are made with organic grains and start at only 50 calories. Athletic beers are perfect for anyone who loves being healthy and active, but also loves to enjoy great tasting beer with friends. To give us a try, go to athleticbrewingcompany.com and use code ATHLETIC20 for 20% off your first order.
You're there for them. We're here for you. Get back the life you love.
They say you play basketball, you play football, you play tennis, but you can't play boxing. You have to fight. I remember the night where it went completely downhill. It was a massive tumor that had wrapped itself around my spine. Dr. Hartle, who was my surgeon, he aced it. They resurrected me. On August 9th, 2014, I became the WBA middleweight champion of the world.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another edition of Takeover Trivia presented by Columbia Orthopedics. It is the Tournament of Champions. We are back with 3 of our 6 winners from our fall Takeover weeks, and we are happy to join them. They're going to battle it out for fall sport supremacy. So joining us today, we have Stew Newblatt from football, Juliet Allen from women's soccer, and Andrew Stevens from men's soccer. So everybody, welcome back. So we've pretty much gotten to talk to you throughout the season. We're going to kind of go through the categories really quick, keep things moving along. There are no sports specific questions, obviously, because you're all from different programs. So we want you guys to have some fun, talk it out, and see who can advance to the final, which will be held at a date to be determined. We'll figure it out after we record these semifinals. So that being said, let's roll through the categories, keep things moving. First one is athletics tradition. The second category is name that coach, which refers to coaches other than from your sports in the fall, during the fall season. So we'll see how well you know those. The 1990s, which none of you were probably born in the 1990s, but we'll see if you can gather any pop culture references from there. And New York City landmarks. So these are places you might be able to catch a concert or a sporting event, things like that. So Stu, you joined the Zoom call first, a couple times actually, while we're dealing through some technical difficulties and everything like that. So let's get things rolling with you.
All right, let's start off with the 1990s for 100.
1990s for 100. This hit TV series debuted in 1994 and gained renewed notoriety when it was streaming on Netflix until last year. Juliet.
What is Friends?
Correct. On the board with 100 points. And control goes to you.
Let's stay with the 1990s for 200.
Sticking with the 90s. The highest grossing film of the 1990s featured a major historical tragedy and the love story of Rose and Jack. Juliet, you get in again?
What is the Titanic?
Right again. Up to 300, 2 for 2 so far. And goes back
let's
to
stay
you.
with that category. For
Okay.
300.
For 300. Moving right along. In 1997, the first of these magically popular books was released. Stu.
What is the Magic Treehouse?
Incorrect. Anybody else want to buzz in here? Time is up. The correct answer was Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. The Wizarding World. So Stu drops to negative 300. So control goes back to Juliet.
Let's do the 1990s for 500.
1990s for 5. Skipping over the 4. A digital pet that was created in Japan that was one of the biggest toy fads of the late 1990s. Stu.
What is Hello Kitty?
Also incorrect. Stu drops to negative
Hot start.
800. This is a tough one. Time's up. Correct answer was, what is a Tamagotchi? Anybody, do you guys even know what that is?
Nope.
That's why it's the 500. That was really popular with my little brother in like the mid 1990s. Juliet, what do you want to go with now?
Let's finish out the category, please.
Getting out of the way. 1990s for 400. A Spanish dance that became a movement in 1995. It was played in clubs, weddings, proms, and other events. Andrew.
What is the salsa?
Incorrect. Not knowing your 90s pop culture. Only one to buzz in. Anybody else want to take a stab at it? All right, time's up. What is the Macarena? Guys ever even heard that song?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. We're done with the 1990s. We got 3 other categories to go. Juliet, control goes back to you.
Let's do New York City landmarks for 200.
New York City landmarks for 200. Opened in 1932, you can catch the Rockettes at the Christmas Spectacular. Andrew.
What is Rockefeller? I don't know. I messed up. I hit button.
All right, so we're going to drop the points. You're close. It is in Rockefeller Center. The correct answer is Radio City Music Hall. So Andrew down to negative 600. Juliet with a commanding lead at 300 points. And she still is in control and gets to pick the next category.
Let's do landmarks for 300.
Landmarks for 3. A stone's throw away from campus, this legendary venue in Harlem attracts nearly 1.3 million visitors each year. Juliet.
What is the Apollo?
You got it. So Juliet moves up to 600 points. Juliet goes back to you.
Let's do landmarks for 400, please.
Landmarks for 4, sticking with this. Located in Queens, it is the main venue for the U.S. Open tennis tournament and the largest tennis facility in the world with a capacity of 23,771. Nobody knows the name of this. Andrew, we were just talking tennis before we recorded too. Correct answer is Arthur Ashe Stadium in Queens, right next to Citi Field. So we keep it going. No points lost, none gained. Juliet, back to you.
Let's switch it up and go with name that coach for 100.
Name that coach for 100. She is a 2007 graduate of Columbia and the current head coach of the women's basketball program that clinched an Ivy League tournament berth in 2020. No takers. Time is up. Correct answer is Megan Griffith. You probably know the faces. You might not know the names. So again, no points awarded. And Juliet, controls still sticks with you.
We'll try again. Name that coach for 200.
Name that coach for 2. Columbia's head fencing coach has guided the Lions to 3 NCAA team championships. Stu, Give it a
Who
shot.
is Mike? His last name starts with an A. I don't know how to pronounce it.
All right, it's close enough. Michael Offertig, it's tough to pronounce. I'm going to give it to you.
Thank
So
you.
climbing out of the hole, -600.
Let's go name that coach for 3.
Okay, sticking with that. He has served as head baseball coach since 2006 and won 5 Ivy League championships with the Lions. Andrew.
Who is Brett Beretti?
You got it that time. So Andrew up to -300. And control goes to you.
Let's go name that coach for 400.
Name that coach for 400. This 1987 Columbia grad was a longtime assistant before taking over as head coach of the 6-time defending Ivy League champion men's tennis program. Things get a little bit tougher here. Time's up. And we go with Howard Endelman. Tennis wasn't able to defend their title last year, so that streak hopefully continues into the spring. Andrew, back to you.
Let's go athletics tradition for 100.
Athletics tradition for 1. Columbia's official mascot was dubbed with this name via an online fan vote in 2005. Stu.
What is Rory?
You got it. So, again, climbing up 2 in a row, Stu. You get to pick the next category.
Let's finish off name that coach.
Name that coach for 500. The head coach of the Lions archery program since 2004. He has led the Lions to 9 team national championships. Stu.
Who is Derek Davis?
You got it. Getting on a little bit of run. Back to 0.
Go.
Climbing out.
Let's go to athletic tradition for 2.
Athletics tradition for 200. Established in 1983, this first of its kind association was designed to coincide with the admission of women to Columbia College. Time up. No takers on it. Correct answer is the Columbia Barnard Consortium.
Back to me?
Yep, back to Stu.
Let's do athletics tradition for 300.
Athletics tradition for 3. In this year, the Ivy League officially formed as an athletic conference. The year ones are tough.
That is tough.
All right, we'll go on again. And the correct answer is 1954.
That late?
That's surprising. I thought we've had like some championships before that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to give too much away because there might be a clue in a later episode. So I don't want anybody giving anything away. But yeah, 1954 was the first year officially as an athletic conference. They've typically been dubbed an Ivy League. We've been Ivy League schools for longer, but the conference officially formed in 1954. So, Stu,
Gotcha.
What do you want to go with? We got 4 categories left here in the first round.
Let's go to NYC landmarks for just 100.
For 100? Known as the world's most famous arena, the Columbia men's basketball team won a game here against Iona in 2018. Andrew.
What is Madison Square Garden?
That is right. So up to -200. Clear out the buzzers, and you get to pick the next category.
Let's go NYC landmarks for 500.
For 500. Located in Morningside Heights, this dome mausoleum is the final resting place of the 18th President of the United States. Juliet?
Who is Grant?
I'll take it. It's
General
Grant's
Grant?
tomb. Yep. Grant's National Memorial or Grant's tomb. So up to 1,100 points. Big get for you. And 2 categories left. So you want to go with 4 or 500 in the athletics tradition?
Let's do 5.
Going
Let's
with
just go
5. This is the official Pantone value of Columbia Blue. Juliet.
What is 212?
That is incorrect.
Oh,
Good stab. That drops back to 600. Back to where you were before that.
Great guess.
It was in the 200s. Time is up. The correct answer was 291. Yeah, 212. You said 212, right? 212?
yeah. I could have sworn. No, I believe you, but
No, 291. So that leaves us with athletics tradition for 400. And we'll see what we have here. In Columbia's fight song Roar Lion Roar, this group of New York immigrants from Dutch origins' sons are referenced. Stu.
What are Knickerbockers?
You got it.
Let's go.
Way to close it. Way to dig deep on that one. So that's the end of round one. Got a good game. Andrew, you've been in this situation before. You came back in the second round last time. So you're in third place with negative 200, but you'll get control of the first category in round two. Stu, up to 400. Good late surge there. And Juliet, been consistent throughout, 600 points. So that'll do it for, once again, round one. We'll be right back with round number two. This is Takeover Trivia presented by Columbia Orthopedics.
During my time at Columbia, the incredible support from the university, alumni, and parents has helped us make great strides in the resources we've been able to provide our student athletes in and out of competition. We do not want to lose that momentum during this unprecedented year. With that in mind, I'm excited to announce the launch of the One Roar campaign for athletics. For this year only, the One Roar Fund will replace all sports-specific fundraising. By bringing our alumni and parent communities together, we can truly do something exceptional for past, present, and future Columbia Lions. In these times where reduced revenues and increased fiscal pressure are the new normal, the money raised during this campaign will support each of our 700+ student athletes from all 31 sport programs, as well as the administrative units that support our teams. Your past investments in our athletic programs have been critical to our success, and I hope we can rely upon you to help our entire department through these challenging times. Be safe and go Lions.
Welcome back to round two of Takeover Trivia. We've got a tight game. Points are doubled. So Andrew's going to take control of the board in just a second. I'm going to go through the categories so everybody has an idea of what we're looking for as we get through. The first one is the champs are here. This is all the most recent champions in professional sports. So we'll see your general sports knowledge there. Where am I? Are pictures of places on campus. So we'll see how much you remember Morningside Heights. Famous Columbians, people that attended the university in some fashion. Hopefully, you know some of those. And jock jams. These are songs typically played at sporting events. So, Andrew, that being said, we're gonna kick things off with you.
Let's go. Where am I for 600?
Where am I for 6? Similar strategy. What is this building? Juliet got in first.
What is Pupin Hall?
That's right. Starting things off, doubling your point value. And just like round one, goes back to you.
Let's do the champs are here for 200.
Champs are here for 200. This team won its first World Series title since 1988 in November. Andrew.
Who are the LA Dodgers?
You got it. Climbing back up. And control goes back to you.
Let's go. The champs are here for 400.
Champs are here for 4. LeBron James won his 4th NBA title with his 3rd different team in October. Stu.
Who are the Lakers?
Yep. Got that one. Again, doubling your points. And then goes back to you, Stu.
Let's go with the champs are here for 6.
Champs are here for 600. Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes led this NFL team to its first ever Super Bowl win in February. We're going to go to Andrew. Stu, you're a little bit early.
Who are the Kansas City Chiefs?
You got it. 600 points. Clear things out here. Andrew, what do you want to go with next?
Let's stay on the champs are here and go for 800.
For 800. This NHL team picked up its 2nd Stanley Cup championship playing in a bubble in Edmonton. Juliet.
Who are the Edmonton Oilers?
That's incorrect.
Oh,
the Oilers play there, but they did not win it.
Oh.
Anybody else? No hockey fans? Time's up. Correct answer is the Tampa Bay Lightning.
I didn't want to get it wrong.
I thought you were saying it was the team from Edmonton.
No, they played in a bubble.
I misread, yes.
Andrew, it goes back to you, right?
Let's go. The champs are here for 1,000.
Champs are
Big
here for
one.
1,000. Led by Sue Bird and Brianna Stewart, this team picked up its 4th WNBA championship in October. No takers. Time is up. The Seattle Storm. So no points gained or lost once again. Andrew, that category is closed. So what do you want to go with next?
Let's go famous Colombians for 200.
Famous Colombians for 200. An American author best known for writing The Catcher in the Rye took a class at the School of General Studies in 1939. Andrew.
Who is J.D. Salinger?
You got it. Andrew up to 800 points, tied with Stu for first place. Losing track of this game board here because a lot of things going on in my house right now. Andrew goes back to you.
Let's go Where Am I for 200.
For 200. Name this building. Juliet.
Is Eurus Hall?
You got it. Closing the gap to 600. 2 for 2 on the campus landmarks. What do you want to go with next?
I'm going to stick with Where Am I? It's going
For how
okay
much?
there so far. For 400, please.
For 4. Name this hall. Juliet again.
What is Earl Hall?
You got it. You pulled it out.
Yeah.
So back into first place with 1,000 points. And what do you want to go with next?
Let's do famous Colombians.
How much?
For 400.
For 4.
For 400, please. Yes.
Yep. He is the co-host of ESPN's First Take and an HBO boxing analyst. It's not Stephen A. Smith. No First Take watchers. It's Max Kellerman.
He went to
drawing a blank on
Columbia?
the name. I know him.
Yep.
Oh, that's cool.
Yep. 1998 graduate of this college. And then Juliet goes back to you.
Okay, I'm going to go back to Where Am I for 800.
Sticking with 800. Where am I for 800? All right. Name this building. Andrew.
What is the mathematics building?
You got it. Surges you into first place. And you get control of the board.
Let's go Jock Jams for 200.
Jock Jams for 200. Switching it up. Columbia plays this classic after wins at the bulk of its home contests. Stu.
What is New York, New York?
You got it. Stu into the thousands. Got a tight game going on here.
Let's finish off Where Am I?
Where am I for 1,000? Name this building. Andrew? Got it?
What is the president's house?
You got it.
Damn.
2,600.
Oh my gosh, I did not recognize it from that angle. That's from like Morningside Drive, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
That's why.
So Andrew now into first place again. Deja vu all over again.
I don't know. Let's go famous Colombians for 600.
Famous Colombians for 6. She is a former All-American swimmer at Columbia who earned a bronze and gold medal at the 2016 Olympics.
Wrong.
Time is up. Katie Miley. Just graduated from law school at Georgetown, retired from swimming a year or 2 ago. Andrew goes back to you.
Let's go Jock Jams for 400.
Jock Jams for 400. Written in 1908, this song is traditionally sung during the middle of the 7th inning of a baseball game. Juliet.
What is Take Me Out to the Ball Game?
That's right. For up to 1,400. And you get to pick the next category.
Let's do Jock Jams for 800.
Jock Jams for 8. Widely regarded as rock royalty, this band wrote arena classics We Will Rock You and We Are the Champions. Andrew.
Who is Queen?
That is right. Up to 3,400. Extending that lead. and goes back to you.
Let's go Jock Jams for 1,000.
Jock Jams for 1,000. A Gatorade commercial features a jingle with its spokesperson's name in the title. This could have gone in the 1990s category too. Time's up. It's what is Be Like Mike? I want to be like Mike.
Oh.
It's a tough one. Andrew, what do you want to go with next?
Let's go Famous Colombians for 800.
Famous Colombians for 8. This X-Men and former HBO hit True Blood actress completed 1 year of studies at Columbia. So she didn't graduate, only attended 1 year. Time's up, and it's going to be Anna Paquin. Okay. Andrew, 2 categories left. Colombians or Jock Jams?
Let's go Famous Colombians for 1,000.
Okay. Closing out the category. This former commissioner of the NBA graduated from Columbia University's law school in 1966, prior to Commissioner Silver. It's on the tip of somebody's tongue.
Time's out. Call it.
Yeah, time's up. It's David Stern.
Oh,
I did not want you to get it, Stu. You looked like you were so close.
I knew it. That was my only chance.
So last category of round number 2, it's going to be Jock Jams for 600. See how we can close this out. Luther Vandross lends his voice to this song that is played at the conclusion of the NCAA Men's Basketball Championship with a montage of highlights from the tournament. No March Madness fans. Time's up. And the answer is One Shining Moment. So that wraps up round number 2. We've got Andrew with a big comeback, 3,400 points. Juliet in second with 1,400. Stu also played a lot better in second round with 1,000 points. Everybody's in the positives, which is good. Doesn't always happen on this show. But we're going to go to before we go to our final break, we're going to unveil the category for the final exam, and it is social media. So at this time, if you could place your wagers into the to the chat, just send me a message privately so nobody else can see it. We'll take those now, and we'll throw it to a quick break, and we will return with the finale of Takeover Trivia Tournament of Champions Semifinal 1. Hey everyone, I'm Mike Kowalski.
I'm Kyle Matrician.
And this is Megan Rojas.
And in case you're not one of our millions of listeners, we're the hosts of a weekly podcast called The Roarcast.
Each week, we catch up with Columbia student athletes and coaches and give you the latest info on all of our varsity programs.
New episodes are posted on Mondays. You can subscribe today by searching for Columbia Athletics on Apple Music, Spotify, Stitcher, and SoundCloud.
You can also find us on gocolumbialions.com/podcasts.
Roar.
Lion.
Roar. All right, we're back for the final exam. We revealed the category, have everybody's wagers in, and now it's time to reveal the final clue. This messaging app launched in 2012 that's original focus was on person-to-person photo sharing and developed into the first platform to feature users' stories. So we'll give you all a minute to send me your answers in the final chat. All right, we have all the final answers here. We're going to start with Stu. He bid everything. He bid 1,000, and his answer is, what is Snapchat? And we'll see if that's the correct answer. And he got it. So Stu jumps to 2,000 points. Juliet, I'm sorry, was in second place, and she also went big. She said, go big or go home. And she got it right with Snapchat. So that brings her up to 2,800 points, up to second place. And Andrew, who's sitting in first place, We had a very conservative bid of 0. He got it right as well. His answer was Snapchat too. So all 3 got it right. I think that's the first time that's happened on the program. So moving on to the championship round of the Tournament of Champions is Andrew Stevens. Congratulations, Andrew. Another big comeback.
I know. I love my Jeopardy.
You love round 2. That's what you love.
I know, round 2.
So we've also got big news. We're going to take into consideration your point, Juliet. We're going to take in your point total from before Final Jeopardy, and if that is the highest point total of the semifinals, you can also compete with Andrew in the finale too. So we'll keep you posted on that. We'll see how the round semifinal 2 shakes out. But congratulations to everybody. Thanks, guys, so much for coming back and taking part of it. I hope you had some fun.
Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it was a lot of fun. Thank you.
And we'll be back again with semifinal 2, followed by the finale of our Tournament of Champions. Once again, I'm Mike Kowalski. This has been Takeover Trivia presented by Columbia Orthopedics. Talk to you soon.